Cities are not only the oldest of institutions, they are the most enduring. Cities endure the ages. They are the places where we were born, grew up, are educated, work, marry, pray, play, get old, and in time die. They are our home. Designing the new Tirana City Hall is the occasion to reshape a home for the current and future communities, representing the values of the people of Tirana. The new City Hall is located on one of the new intersections along the new boulevard. Given the importance of the building for Tirana, this space is enlarged to become a simple square of 200 by 200 meter, substantially more prominent than the other envisioned public areas along the boulevard. People come together in public space. The project claims the possibility for a new civic space in this particular place, a reference for the future new neighborhood. The new City Hall engages with these site conditions. It maximizes the exchange with the boulevard and outlines a uniting volume that defines a coherent backdrop for the new public space. The minimal repositioning of some volumes along the west side facilitate a more effective connection to the programmed World Park, while on the other side the public space penetrates the building through the collective atrium all the way up to the roof. The design of the building envelope is strongly based on the bioclimatic principle of reducing solar radiation on the facade, while enabling light and open views towards the surroundings. The resulting facade reverberates. Depending on the view angle or the time during the day, the building appears differently. A slight differentiation on the tones of the metal cladding increases the abstraction of the mass, distinguishing itself from the corporate appearance of conventional glazed buildings. Likewise, the roof design aims to minimize the solar gain while maximizing the light into the atrium, thanks to a thoughtful cushion design using transparent EFTE layers and photovoltaic cells integrated on the south-facing parts. The building is composed of an efficient ring of offices, a permeable atrium with collective functions, and a publicly accessible roof. The linear arrangement of the workplaces and their amenities defines a flexible floor plan where it is possible to create different office layouts with favorable space usage ratios. The floor grid, in combination with smart flooring solutions, allows floors to be fitted out as cellular offices, open plan offices, activity-based offices, and anything in between. The building has a clear circulation scheme with the possibility to separate the public and the private access. The main structural parts of the ring office are made of locally available and sustainably harvested wood, aiming to become a carbon-neutral building even in construction. The building design supports natural ventilation and minimizes the use of mechanical systems. Fresh air enters the offices by openings integrated in the facade, overflows in the atrium, and is then exhausted by the roof. The office spaces are equipped with slab-embedded heating and cooling system, while user-controlled ceiling fans are used to improve the perceived individual comfort. The ring is a rational and transparent frame to work efficiently and communicate clearly. The collective atrium is composed of extroverted and interconnected volumes that provide space for a dynamic set of functions for both the city administration and the public. Here, educational and cultural initiatives foster active participation, curiosity, diversity, and exchange, thus reaffirming the role of the city as an active and engaged member of the community in which it was founded. The step volumes of the atrium are built with a system of steel truss girders embedded in the floor, ceiling and walls. The atrium provides a space for a genuine encounter between civil society, administrators and politicians to encourage debates concerning the future of the local communities and their territories. The new City Hall energy supply concept is based on local and renewable energy resources, such as groundwater for free cooling and integrated photovoltaic cells on the roof. As a result, the building operation will be carbon neutral. Together, these strategies save about 30% of energy compared to comparable buildings. All these measures combined with a local and renewable energy generation make the new City Hall the first zero carbon emission building in Albania, potentially in the Balkans. The pure volume of the new City Hall is beautifully framed by the hills surrounding the city. The new square creates a visual and physical link to the mountains that represent the resilience and the vitality of the community of Tirana. By bringing some elements of this natural landscape to the square, the link becomes physical and sensorial. A new equilibrium between city and nature is seen, felt and smelled. The rocky surface of this cluster of hills evokes the mountainous landscape of the valleys surrounding Tirana, while local plants and indigenous trees define a series of lavish gardens on the square, a real cutout of nature into the cityscape. Some of the hills are programmed for various uses, such as a stage, a fountain or a skate park. Others hide interior functions, such as the bike storage, the underground parking entrance, the tourist info point, the cafe and the connected services. The square becomes an extension of the new City Hall with complementary activities. This new public space is conceived as an open-air community center that houses many different functions to become a valuable gathering point and destination for the people of Tirana from all age groups and backgrounds. The new City Hall sets high environmental standards to become a tangible example for the future development in Tirana. The new City Hall provides spaces of agency and representation for citizens, civil society and public administration. The new City Hall is the place where to forge a renewed citizenship based on dialogue between communities and generations. The team consists of passionate and skillful professionals that have worked together, bridging the knowledge between disciplines and create the best synergies for this specific project. The approach of the design team is highly collaborative, and for the future, it aims to operate as a network of specialists in direct cooperation with the people and the municipality of Tirana.